I heard you got your start by like rapping about groceries.
I used to pack.
I'm rapping about groceries.
Someone overheard it?
Yeah. I used to pack groceries when I was like 10 years old so I could make money. You know, I used to get like $20 a day.
Yeah.
You know, quarters and quarters and
That's big bucks back then.
Yeah, back in 91, 92, I was awesome with that. I could buy, you know, milk, rice, ham, cheese. We could eat. It was good for the house because we was really poor. And I used to freestyle while I was packing the groceries. You know what I'm saying? Obviously in Spanish.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you got the ketchup and the lettuce and then I used to, and I became a little celebrity. You know what I'm saying? And everybody like, yo, you saw this little kid be rapping while he packing groceries. And this lady, she was the wife of this guy that was a manager for a record label. And she came to me, she's like, yo, can I take you home? And I'm like, no.
Wait, what? She wanted to bag you up.
I mean, I know you like my rhymes, but I'm going with you. And she was like, no, this is my husband. He's a manager for a record label. I'm like, okay, I'll go home with you. So I went to his house and I rapped for him and he liked it. And like 2 days after, he came to my house with a huge ass contract like that. I told my dad, can I curse?
Yeah.
Fuck with what it said, just sign that shit. He signed that shit. We did the fucking album. The album was whack as fuck because I was like about like 9, 10 years old. Can't be creative when you're 10 years old. But the mixtapes, the DJs from the mixtapes, they like this, you know, they like my style and they're like, yo, and that was the underground reggaeton began from the DJs. That's where Daddy Yankee came out. That's when me and a whole bunch of other reggaeton artists from Puerto Rico.
You didn't read the contract?
I didn't read shit, bro.
Just
I
signed
didn't
the
give
dotted
a
line.
fuck. I got fucked. I didn't care. I didn't got not one penny from that fucking album. It was.
Did you,
Oh, that was in the contract. You get nothing.
You're fucked.
basically. Yeah.
I think it said you're fucked. You're fucked. You're
That's
fucked.
the
You're
same-
fucked. You're
that's the
fucked.
same contract I signed for this
You're
show,
fucked for
bro.
5 years.
he signed the same contract.
You
for this
signed
show.
that contract?
Same person, bro.
Come on, man, Jake. I don't think you would do that.
No. I made my
Oh,
rich.
today. But you
Very
need to.
rich, very-
Yeah, right. No, that's right. But you need, like, for me, you need to get fucked once, right? So you don't get fucked again.
Mom and Dad always said that growing up.
Yeah, it's the reality. You know, sometimes you gotta take it. Sometimes you gotta take it. So you can, you know, it sounds weird,
Yeah.
but it's the reality. And then from that's what made me have one of the best businesses in the industry when I came back, when I did my comeback. Because my mentality is like, you know, I want the best contract in the world.
Yeah.
And they used my contract to sign. They used my contract for blueprint for a lot of artists in this new generation.
Sure.
Because I did a move that nobody done. So, you know, from being the guy that did the wackest, I'm fucked contract to doing a contract that a whole bunch of other artists started using it as a blueprint, you know, that's badass.
So that's big in the music industry now. I think artists in general are kind of taking more control of what they're making. What about that contract became blueprint-ish for artists nowadays?
Bro, no, not signing a 360 deal because a whole bunch of artists were signing 360 deals.
Signing away merch,
Piece of everything.
likeness.
360 is nothing's
everything.
yours.
Yeah,
shit.
They will put all the money in the world for you. They'll make you a big superstar, but you don't own shit.
Yeah.
Apart from that, me not letting the record label determine what the fuck I'm gonna come out with in terms of music. And apart from that, masters, owning my masters.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So, you know, I in the English game, it was happening already. Hip hoppers was, you know, you had your Jay-Z's, a whole bunch of rappers that were smart about it. But in the Spanish game, it was kind of like, I'm not saying that reggaeton artists didn't do it before me, but my contract was really like something that it was spoken of in business terms.
When did you discover the power to reshape your contract and do that kind of thing? Like what year was it? and did social media and clout or anything like that have to do with your ability to demand?
100%.
Okay, because
See,
I was curious about that.
The thing is, to tell you a little bit about my story, you know, I was really big in Puerto Rico for a whole bunch of years, and then I went into drugs, and I got in jail. I was in jail, and I was like the embarrassment of the music industry. So from being one of the biggest artists, I was the biggest embarrassment. And then I had no money. I was like really like messed up in my career, and they called me to go to Colombia and to do a show. And they made me do this show in Colombia where everybody was like I was the only guy that was like didn't have a song popping in that moment. I was like the old school cat, and everybody was killing the game. I went over there. I'm like, yo, why are these people bringing me over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no songs right now. It's embarrassing because when you go on stage and you singing old songs and you have these kids with the new shit, you feel like, you know. So, but for some reason, I went on stage and it was like they really saw me as a legend. And to make the long story short, I started seeing that Colombia had almost 65 million people. And I said, bro, if I can make a national hit in this country, I can make so many views that I'll probably bounce back again. And people from other countries like, who's this dude that got so many millions? Because I was seeing that Colombians will have a one hit in Medellin and they will have 25 million views. And I'm talking about 2013, 2012, when having 24 million views was not really something that you will see.
Yeah, for sure.
So I said, bro, imagine if I have a national hit. Bro, that's what happened. I did 5 #1 hits in Colombia. And for those 5 #1 hits, started making millions of views. And my career, I did a comeback. So obviously when I do this comeback, I meet my manager, Juan Diego Medina, one of the best managers in the industry. He wasn't a manager. He lied to me the whole time from the beginning because he said he was. He's like, yo, bro, I got this for you. And he was working at, he was selling, I think he was selling socks and
bagging groceries.
Yeah, he was lying. But the dude knew how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew how to hustle, and we made it. And he was the one that helped me in my comeback. Okay, so in terms of your question, when I sit down with the record label, I already had so much. My platform was so big.
Yeah.
Now when they sat down and were like, yo, well, we want to give you, like, what are you gonna give me that I don't really have? Like, I have everything. You know what I'm saying? I got my people. I have my platform. Everything that comes out becomes automatically a hit. So for you to make me sign with you, you got to give me something that's really worth it. So that's why I took advantage of my platform and I made them, you know, I did the contract the way I wanted to.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.